but it's still out front. Because she had no way to get it to the backyard anyway, but it's still out front, so, like I said, it's optional. It's up to y'all.
Are you saying it's out front all the time?
Huh? Yeah, hers is out front all the time.
Well,
Because they gotta come by and pick it up.
well, up next to the house.
Yeah, it's right next to the front porch. I mean, her house is a long,
Oh, okay.
it's, her driveway's long, so.
She has a
But my
porch.
mother-in-law's, those cans are everywhere when I come home in the afternoon. I have to go pick. The only one that's never not scattered is the recycling. And it's huge.
Yeah. No, so personally for me, it's a reasonable compromise to allow people that want to do it to do it. I mean, we could always pull it back.
I consider it like a test,
Yeah.
test run.
I personally am not going to have a can. I put my
Yeah.
garbage out the morning of, and they pick it up, and there's, it's not a problem. But I guess other people can't put it out in the morning. So. But it seems a little, stern to throw away people's trash cans when they put it out,
Yeah, that's, I don't know.
So the final thing I'll say about it, respectfully, is I have a buyer right now, he's military, I'm working with his mother to get the water transferred over, mind you, I've been paying for it since we closed on the 16th. Kind of regards there. But I told her, I was like, well, she asked about the trash, and I said, well, it's included, and I had the whole conversation with her, and she's like, what do you mean you don't have trash cans? It was a very prime example of the type of people that are moving in there that are really gonna struggle with putting their trash out on the curb, and then the look of the neighborhood is just not very good.
Well, the look is better without trash cans, because they pick it up, and that's it. And there's no trash can there all day long. If there's no trash can, they have to go
I
back.
hear you.
It's so simple the way we do it.
Joanne, but I have friends that, young professionals that have moved in the city and the same thing.
Well, they're not, they should live in River Oaks, they're not educated to River Oaks. They don't understand, so.
Well, and I would also say that, one of the, like, someone in the family, one of those people all work from home. So, I don't know if it would actually truly be out there all day long, but, I mean, that's just a thing that we'll have to deal with, but they would prefer to put it in the trash can.
I think everybody has a valid point on both sides. My concern is the trash cans laying around. I'm born and raised in Fort Worth. I've been through all that. I never want to see waste management doing this in this city. But
I do have a question for clarification. Yes. So right now, we have to put it on the curb. We're still going to require that the trash cans be in the yard or in the driveway, and are your guys going to put them back there and not on the street?
correct.
Okay.
They're going to have to be on the street.
No, they're not.
No, they
You just said they're
don't.
going to be on the yard or in the driveway.
And it,
Yeah, they
well,
can.
not at my house, they're not.
Why?
Yeah, on some of the.
Not everybody has a level.
Oh, yeah.
So you can put it there, but
Let
it's
me
not gonna be-
rephrase for the ones that can do that it's, like, I have a flat driveway, and I could put mine there, but they will put it back there. Okay.
And that's the only disadvantage to the 32 gallon, which I agree with for, there's only so much you can pick up without hydraulics. Now, I was more worried about your guys, and you said no problem with them picking up the cans, dumping them, whatever, so.
They pick up
that's what
55
changed
gallon
mine.
bags today, full. Sometimes it takes two guys to pick up one bag. And then it busts, and then they pick up all the
They're wonderful.
scabs stuff that falls out.
And they are, and
They are.
I
That's
will,
the guys.
I will
They're
agree
the
with
guys.
Joanne, after being Fort Worth 55 years of my life, is that the one thing that is superior in River Oaks is the trash pickup.
One of the things
And I will say, I
Well, the mayor
get
is,
where.
but besides that.
I get where, because my parents lived out in Alito, and back in the day, we used trash cans, but there was no requirement or anything, and the guys would pick it up. Now, they have, some of them have used the truck, and and stuff to pick it up, and so they have bigger ones which are a little bit weighted and stuff. So I get, you know, that they potentially could blow down the road, but I do want it to be set on the record, because I had a call today from someone that this is not, let me repeat, this is not a way for us to move into getting rid of our sanitation. That isn't even on the radar, that isn't even on the book, that hasn't even been talked about, other than we as a council agree that, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, that we do not want to hire an outside person. So I want that confusion to just be cleared up.
Absolutely.
On the record.
And Heather, you do need to let your people know that it is, putting it at the curb or whatever. I mean, I understand, I purchased my can, I thought this was already approved. So I will be trying it that way, but you need to let them know that when you have pickup twice to 3 times a week, you don't have the same amount of trash, you don't have the same problems. I've never had the trash problems at my home in River Oaks that I had at my home in Fort Worth.
Yeah, I think the other thing is they have really nice flat curbs where we are. So I don't think the driveways aren't all flat, but they have nice curbs. So if they were to literally roll it out and set it there, and they don't have to worry about mailboxes, so it's not like there's a lot of clutter. It literally will sit.
Why don't you have mailboxes?
Because I did a CDU to avoid the clutter in the neighborhood at the end of the cul-de-sac.
Neighborhood bar?
Yep.
And then everybody had the key to
Yeah.
their one
Yep.
box and you have one.
Yep, so they walk their dog, it's in the back, it's away from the entrance, flows very nicely.
I wish our streets would go to that.
Okay.
Change is coming.
Not-
Change is coming. That's all I'm saying.
Not a long street like yours.
I wanted it at my door.
Yeah, me too, after 5 mailboxes have gone,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous, that is ridiculous.
Make a motion to pass ordinance 1381, 2023 with the change of, the bulk being picked up twice a month as designated by the Public Works Administrator.
Okay.
And the motion is second, any further discussion? All in favor say aye. All opposed? Ayes have it. Let us know how it works out, seriously, whether they're all up and down your street or whether it's better than you
I'll
thought.
bring it to your house. You can make it one in my yard.
I didn't vote.
If I get one in
Don't
my
blame
yard,
me.
I wanna bring it to one of y'all's houses.
All right, number 16, consider approval of ordinance 1382-2023, amending Article 1.04, Boards and Commissions, Division 1, generally, in Section 1.04.002, members specifically C, appointment and removal, and Section 1.04.005, chair and vice chair. C, appointment, amending Vision 3, Park Board in Section 1.04063, composition appointment, I'm not sure what that means, qualification, terms, vacancy removal, specifically in subsections B and E of the River Oaks Code of Ordinances 2020 as amended. So first of all, it mentions the Park Board, but no other. Why is that?
That's the only other one that, where it said the mayor appointed them.
Which was?
The park board mentioned the mayor appointing, and also the other section mentioned the mayor appointing.
And I thought all boards were currently.
No, the other boards, the way they were written, they didn't say anything about the mayor appointing. They just said it would be appointed.
Okay. And then were you supposed to go to executive session for this? Is that what I understood?
It's up to y'all.
I think for the appointments we wanted to, I don't know that we need to for the ordinance.
Okay.
So, how does it stand right now, Marvin? What does it read, that you and the city,
No, it reads that the mayor makes the appointments with advice and consent of the city council. The city attorney is concerned that in the very next sentence where we say about vacating position on the board, that it takes a unanimous vote of the city council. he's thinking that if we keep it, even if we keep it as a